Yeah, this is recorded. Okay, now this one. Oh, but it shows my face.
Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Stadbhaktaya Namo Namah Baddhe Vitanute Bhaktim Murkhamavadasratim Yat Kripatvam Bande Srimati Radharani Prabhu. Jai Nitai.
Jai Nitai.
Again, Brahma Stuti. But today, we'll listen in Brahma Stuti something different about Saranagati, which is the main part of our sadhana. If we cannot surrender properly 100%, then our sadhana will be not fruitful. Activity is there, practice is there, everything is there, but if there is no saranagati, complete surrender, and if we are worshipping Sri Radha Govinda, the surrender must be unconditional. Surrender must be unconditional. But we are here in this material world. And our intelligence, our mood, everything is against of all this. Always we are thinking about our profit. From our activities, from any activities, we want some fruit, some result, and hoping good result, not bad. We are not judging our activities, if it was perfect or not. We are desiring for the best result. If we want to get this best result, then we have to do our activities in a best way. So Saranagati is the starting point, beginning. When Sri Krishna he asked to Brahma, how is it possible that you are just going to my devotee, pure devotee, and he will open his treasure in front of you when you are a stranger in front of him? Brahma said, Prabhu, I'll be not stranger if I'll go to him with Saranagati. Bhagavan, he asked, what is Saranagati? Everyone is saying this word, using this word. Whenever they will go to someone, like Gurudev, whenever they will go to Devata, demigods, or Bhagavan, so everyone using the same word. Saranagat. Brahma said, no, Prabhu. Saranagati is not only one word to say about surrender. But Saranagati is some qualification. There is 6 qualifications one must have during his Saranagati, that means taking shelter or surrender. Then you can say, yes, it is Saranagati. Bhagavan here asks, can you explain me that qualities? Yes, why not? Anukulya Sankalpa, the first point. We have to take some oath for our bhajan. You know, oath is connected with some sankalpa. That I will do this. Oath is some kinds of promising. And at the starting point, beginning time, we have to take this, we have to say this oath. That means we are promising to him, to whom we are taking shelter. If we are not following such activities, so that means the result will come according to our activities. The third law of Newton. It's also for your spiritual life. All your activity, it has the same reaction. So, how you will perform, how you will do your practice for your spiritual life, you will get the result according to your activities. The first oath, Anukulya Sankalpa. Hey Krishna, I do such things. All my activities, it will be in favor of you. You know, in Bhakti practice about Uttama Bhakti, Rupa Goswami Pad, he said, yesterday also we quote such sloka. Anya Bhilashita Sunnam Jnana Karma Dhanavritam Anukullena Krishnanushilanam Bhakti Vrittamatam. Anukullena Krishnanushilanam. Just take this part. That means by the word it's in favor of Krishna, we have to worship him. What is exactly in favor of Krishna? Is there anything, any worship there against Krishna? Why he mentioned this? It must be anukulyana, in favor of Krishna. If you say something, yes, that means there is no also, is not? If there is light, darkness also is behind this. So when he mentioned this, you have to worship Krishna in favor of him. So that means something must be against. What is that? If you can worship Krishna in against way, yes, also there is some kind of against worshipping. To whom you will say that he is a very good Krishna devotee. To whom you will say this? When you will find one is always thinking about Krishna, everywhere he is saying Krishna, oh Krishna is there, Krishna is there. Whenever all his activities will be connected with Krishna, isn't it? When he will sleep, he will dream about Krishna. Whenever he will take food, he can watch Krishna there in the food also. So always who is feeling Krishna near to him, next to him, we are saying that he is very good Krishna devotee. Is not? So Now I'm going to tell some name. Kamsa, Maharaj Kamsa. Next, Shishupal. The third, Dantavakra. Just think about their life. In their life, they also had such kinds of situation, is not? Maharaj Kamsa, Shishupal. They used to think always about Krishna. Everywhere they are watching Krishna. Oh, Krishna is coming. So why we're not saying that Kamsa is a very great devotee? Shishupal is a great devotee. Dantavakra is a great devotee. Why Krishna killed them?
Because they were thinking that Krishna is my enemy.
Yes. They had this situation, but not with love. That is against worshipping. They are thinking about Krishna, but not with love. When you will worship Krishna in favor of Krishna, so there must be love from your heart. But Kamsa, Shishupal, Dantavakra, they are not such kinds of situation. They are always thinking that, oh, Krishna will come and he will kill me. Shishupal also. And it's happened. Krishna killed them all. Maharaj Kamsa, Shishupal, Dantavakra. So, you can say this kind of worshipping is against worshipping, not in favor of Krishna. That is why Rupa Goswami, he mentioned this. That if you want to attain the stage of Krishna Bhakti, then you have to follow the worshipping in favor of Krishna. Now just go inside this, what is actually the favorable way how we are worshipping Krishna. That how we like, is not? But that is not the favorable way to worship Krishna. We have to worship him in his way. What he likes and how he likes. We have to follow this. And we have to take this, we have to promise him, oh Krishna, will do all our activities only in favor of Krishna, in favor of you. Our all activities will be connected with you. That is the first oath, Sankalpa. We are promising to him. Then next, go to the next. Pratikulya Vivarjanam. You have to leave all the activities against Krishna. And it's connected. Don't think it is only for Krishna. At the same time, Krishna and Krishna devotee. That means Sri Gurudev. Because through Guru we have to go to Krishna. No one can go directly to Krishna. Through Guru, everyone. Because Guru is the connector. If I want to light this light, then we need this connector, is not? From one side, the electricity will join. From one side, the wire from this light will join. So, at the middle, this connector. Guru is that connector. In one hand, Guru holds the hand of Bhagavan, and by other hand, he holds the hand of devotees, disciples. And he is arranging the meeting, always. He is doing this. So, we'll go through Guru to Bhagavan, to Krishna. So our promise will be for both. First, our promise will go to Guru. I'll do everything in favor of you. When I do some activities in favor of Sri Gurudev, that means in favor of Sri Krishna also. Because Krishna is following his devotees until the realization will appear inside of our heart. Until that time. Until that time we have to do this in that way. When realization will appear, then these feelings will come. What Krishna wants and how he wants. By your feelings, by your bhajan, you will realize everything. You have not to ask anyone. Until that time, we have to follow Sri Gurudev. Until that time, we have to let him hold our hand. One very nicely he said that let Guru hold your hand. Don't try to hold his hand. Let him hold your hand. Because maybe by your ignorance, sometimes you'll open your hand. Sometimes you can go away from him. But if he will hold your hand, so you'll never let you go away from him. If you are doing well, when you will take his hand, your hand, he will hold your hand, so you will never free you. Until that time, you will get your realization from your bhajan. So let him hold. Just put your hand inside of his hand. So in that way, you have to promise to Sri Gurudev and to Krishna also. The second point is pratikulya vivarjanam. We should not do any activities, we should not do anything against them. Against Guru, against Krishna. No. We have to leave all those activities. Vivarjanam. Nicely said. He gives some pressure, force there in that word. Vivarjanam, vishishtana varjanam. In a special way, we have to leave all such activities. In that way, we have to leave all activities that it will not appear in our mind also. We have to delete everything from our heart and mind. If it is there, then any time it will happen that we will do some activities against Krishna and against Guru. We have to throw it out. And how we can do this? The point, how we can clean our inside. The first, you have to love Krishna. You have to love your practice. Most of us were following our bhajan as a duty. No, you have to love your bhajan. That is not your duty, that is your love. Krishna, Srimati Radharani, Nikunja Seva is not your duty, it's your love, it's your life. If we accept this all activities in that way, then you can do this. Otherwise not possible. Then automatically all the against activities will wash out from your heart. Because when they will realize, when they will feel such love from you, so they will do. Oh, this is very nice. Our senior Sakhis, senior Manjaris, Sri Krishna, Srimati Radharani, by their mercy, we can wash out everything from our heart, all the against activities of them. Pratikulya vivarjanam. So we have to leave, we have to promise them. Hey Krishna, I will not do anything against you. Third, rakshishat vishasana. We have to keep very strong faith on Guru and Krishna. We have to develop such kinds of faith. Yes, now I am protected. When I took shelter on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev, so I am protected now. I have shield in front of me. It's around me. Shield of mercy. By this mercy I am protected. Whenever, wherever, in which situation I'll be, it is not the point of how much problematic situation. Guru is there. Guru will protect you. Krishna will protect you. Only you have to keep our faith. Faith and practice, both are not the same. You must know. Faith is completely different. One story. Example. One person, he was seated just next to one river. That river was not so deep, but one man easily can go inside the water. So he was there, he was seated there. After some time, he saw one person, he was chanting Hari Hari Harinam. He was chanting Harinam. And in that way he was coming. But when he has to cross the river, that time he stops name and he just pulled his cloth up and he tried to cross this river. But after some time he didn't know any swimming, so he just flowed by the water, waved by the water. After some time, he saw this person, he just, by the wave, he just flowing. After some time, another person he was coming. And maybe he was in a hurry. So that's why his walking also was so fast. He was not doing anything. Look like very nice, polite, very soft. And maybe he's also connected with Bhagavan. He did not slow his motion, but when he was crossing the river, he just started to chant Harinam. Nothing. He did not slow his motion. How he was walking on the street, in the same speed, he started to walk on the water with Harinam. When the river came, he started to chant Harinam. The first is practice, second is faith. He just crossed the river. First is practice. He used to chant always Harinam, but in the very important moment, there, who are only doing practice as a duty, they will forget in this crucial moment that what Krishna can do. What Krishna can do. That's why so many people, in there also, our previous place also, some people they ask me about ghost, some pisach. Isn't it? Dauji was there.
Yeah. All mode of ignorance, katha.
Yes. I was surprised to see this. Why you are wasting your time to think about ghosts? They cannot do anything. You are protected by Krishna. When you are worshipping Krishna, that means you are completely protected, 100%. You should not think about that. Because if we can take shelter one time, what will happen? Shakrin Mana in Srimad Bhagavat. That means ultimate truths, all the words there. Shakrin Mana Krishna Padar Vindar Niveshitam tad gunuragi jairiho note jamon pasha vritascha tad bhatan sapne pipasante hischirno niskrita. And fifth canto. What it said there? Gurudev Goswami Charan, he said that, oh Parikshit, you know, Sakrit, you have not to chant 1,000 times, million times.
Once.
Once. Only once. Only once. Just fix or focus your mind and heart to the lotus feet of Krishna. If it's happened once in your life that your mind and heart was attracted by the qualities of Krishna, is it happened once in your life that your mind and heart was attracted with his name? Attached. You got some love for him, maybe for one moment. It's enough for you, you know. Parikshit, it's enough to go away from Naraka and Yamaloka. Who will do this? Once alive, then they have not to go to Yamaloka for their judgment. Yamaraj, he has no power to judge Krishna devotees. He is not allowed to do this. When you are Krishna devotee, that means your judgment will be in front of Krishna. You will do this, not Yamaraja. You have not to go to Naraka. So you are protected and it is fixed. After your death, the messenger, the worker from Yamaloka, they will not come to take you there, Yamaloka. And it is also fixed, you will never see them in your dream also. Shapne pipasvantehi chidronishkrita. That means you are completely free from them. Not even in your dream you will see them. So they will never come to you. You are protected. And then Gurudev Goswami had described about the life story of Ajamila. So when you are protected, when you take shelter on the lotus feet of Krishna, that means you are 100% protected. Only you have to feel this. You have to keep that faith on Krishna, on Guru. In so many devotees' life, if you listen, different devotee, they'll get their realization in their life, through their life, which is connected with Guru and Krishna. Maybe by their practice, they are not so special. But anyhow, by their love, they are connected with Guru and Krishna. By their dedication, they are connected. By their laziness, they are not doing some things. But by their love, they are really connected with Krishna. So, they are protected. They are protected. So, we have to keep this faith. Strong faith on Guru and Krishna. And if we have that faith, then anything, nothing is impossible. Everything for your material life and for your spiritual life will be easy. Very easy. And I've seen so many examples also. I'm telling you some experience with Krishna Baba and Radharani. I'm telling you one story, it's a long time ago. Long, not so long really, 7-8 years like this. That time I used to stay there in Kartik. I used to stay in Radha Vinod temple. Now he's sleeping there in Radha Vinod temple, but that time he used to sleep in his kutir. Now because of his health, Pujari Baba is not allowing him to go there at the night time. At that time he used to sleep there in his kutir, just next to Janava Baitak in Damodar temple. So every day, just after I'll take nighttime prasad, it's maybe 11:30 like this or 11, and she'll be there. And after that we'll talk sometimes, then you'll go, and at the early morning, next morning, early morning you will come, 3:30, you'll wake me up to take me to Mangalarati and Giriraj Parikrama. And he was very strong that time. Now he's very soft. The boys, they used to sleep at the first floor in Radharani temple, and she will come with one stick. If first you will call them, if they will not wake up, so you will beat them by the stick. She will not beat me, but you will pull my leg. Anyhow, she will wake me up. So, one day I was talking at the night time, just after I took my prasad. And then, in our talking, I just touched his hand. And it was so hot, you cannot imagine how much temperature. So he had a strong fever. I asked him, "Oh, you have strong fever?" He said, "Really?" "Yes, you have strong fever." "Oh, nothing will happen. Radharani will take away everything. When I'll go to my kutir, I'll take bath in the Radha Kund, so she will wash all my fever." So that I said to Bhagavan, the Pujari Baba, "You must go with him, otherwise in this night time, she will take bath in Radha Kund, and maybe at the morning time, he could not join in Mangalarati." So Bhagavan, he followed. That time he used to walk by himself. He will not hold the hand. Now he is holding hand. When he was, after some time Bhagavan came back, Pujari Baba came back, and he was laughing. "Oh, what's happened?" He said, "When we were passing this Sangama, suddenly he jumped to Radharani." "Oh, why?" "He had to park there." And he went to his kutir by running. Then I said, "Okay, then Bhagavan, at the early morning you must go there, because fever will go up, temperature will go up so much." But you know what's happened? That day he came early, then other day. Next day he came early, then other day, and same way he pulled my leg to wake me up, and when I just wake up, I felt it was completely cold. No fever was there, no temperature, normal. Belief, faith. It's happened, only faith. That time, now the devotees, they are forcing to take medicine. That time, I did not see to take any medicine. So many times I said, "Kaku, you need some medicine." No. Charanamrita is the best medicine. Whenever I will get some sickness, I will drink Charanamrita and my sickness will go. he needs only this Charanamrit and Radha water, nothing else. I know, whenever he will get sickness, maybe they're now that giving him medicine or everything, he needs nothing, actually. It's enough, Charanamrit and Radha Kund. For him, it's enough. Because he has such kinds of faith, strong faith, and it's working. Still now he can feel his Gurudev next to him. And we have to do the same. We have to feel him, our Gurudev, next to us. When we'll feel this, so we'll never feel alone. He is always together with us. Gurudev always together with his all disciples. So we are not alone. Gurudev is there. He's just inside of our heart. We have to feel this. Rakshishotiri Vishwasa. So we have to keep our faith that we are protected. Anyhow, they will protect us. It is not the point that how big our problem is, how dangerous our problem is. The point of faith. If we have faith, strong faith for Gurudev, if we have strong faith for Krishna, it works always. So, Rakshishotati Vishwasa, we have to keep this faith. And then, with this faith, we have to accept him as our keeper, protector,
Maintainer.
Goptritte Varanam Tatha. That means he will protect, he will maintain, he will take care, he will do everything. We have to offer everything, 100%. But actually we are not really surrendering in that way. We are keeping something, some part for us. Because inside of us, in every heart, every heart, there is one controller. We want to control also. Every one of us is Prabhu. We want to control. So we are keeping some part for us. But not really, actually we are surrendering completely 100%. If we can. How? Brahma said, in 3 ways. We have to throw. It is coming. So we have to give him all responsibilities. I'm telling you, it's for the beginners. When we'll take shelter, when we'll surrender, that time. After that, we have to take his responsibilities. We have to accept his responsibilities. At first, we have to give all our responsibilities to him. You know, there is 2 kinds of bhakti. 2 kinds of love is there. The connection between jivas and Bhagavan. What is the 2 kinds? One is Tadyata. Tadyata means, oh Krishna, I am yours. I am offering all my responsibility to you. So please take care of me. And something challenging they will say when they are a very pure devotee, as in servantal mood, in Santya mood, they are saying something is very challenging to Bhagavan. You know, a great poet from India, in one song he wrote very nice word. Tavo charana dhariya dube mori jodi rabe kalanka bhuvane. Oh Krishna. And you will be surprised to know this. He is Muslim Kavi. He is a Muslim poet, Qazi Nazrul Islam. He wrote this song about Krishna, and it's very famous song, Hey Govinda Rakho Charane. And it's very famous by Anup Jalota. In this song, he wrote one line, it's very nice. Tabo charana dhuriya dube mori judi roge kolom kabhuvan. Oh Krishna, I surrender everything on your lotus feet. Now, if something happened with me, then you'll be disfaming in this world. Everybody will say this to point their finger to you that, oh, look, that person, he surrendered on the lotus feet of Krishna and now he destroyed. So it will be your fault. I'm a very small one, very little one. Nobody will say anything to me, but it will be some things. Everyone in this world will blame you that you did not take care properly. So that's our way. So be careful, Krishna. I offer everything to your lotus feet. Take care of me. For you, not for me, for you. Otherwise you'll be blamed.
Defamed.
Yes. So, tadyata. It's tadyata. Oh Krishna, I am yours. I surrender only lotus feet. Then the next, second, madhyata. Oh Krishna, you are mine. Damodara dhara sudhamopi gopikana. They can say this, all the Brij gopis, they can say this bravely that, oh, in Venugit, you'll find this sloka. All the Brij gopis, they are blaming the flute. Oh, you are stealing our property. Adharamrit of Krishna is our property. It belongs to us. How you can drink all? How we can take this? It's our property. So that means you are not stealing, you are robbing. By force. We are here in a kunja, we cannot go. So you are robbing everything from Krishna. Stealing is the thief, they will steal some things in a hidden way. What is robbery? Bravely they will do this in front of everyone. You are stealing, you are robbing by forcefully our property in front of us. And you are showing this to us. You must know, Damodara dhara sudhamopi gopikana. Krishna, you are mine. The friends, they can say this by their friendly mood. Father, mother, they can say this by their parental mood. The servant of Vrindavan, from Vrindavan, they can say this by their servantal mood. And the Braj gopis, Krishna is for them. So that is madhyata. Krishna loves most madhyata than tadyata. He is there. Krishna said that, oh, all the planetary system, they are taking shelter. They offered their responsibilities. Yes. That is my duty to protect them. Because I created everything. So that is my duty to take care of this planetary system, everyone. But you know, I love when someone will come in front of me, and he or she will say, oh Krishna, you are mine. I'll take your responsibilities. You are not to think about me. I'll think about you. I'll take care of you. So Krishna said, when somebody will say in that way in front of me, then I'll offer myself to him. In one hand, he said that Yome Vaishya Pranute Tena Labhya Stashaivatma Vipranute Tanumshvam to Arjuna. Hey Arjuna, only he or she can get me in their life when I'll offer myself to them. It depends on my desire. You just know this, no one can force me, not by any austerities, not by anything. It depends on my desire. So just think about this, what Krishna said. It depends, if we'll get Krishna, it depends on his desire. I followed all my life great austerities, great sadhana, great practice. Leave all other activities, leave all the other attachment, only Krishna is there. And at the end of my life, Krishna just decide, no, I will not offer myself to him. So then what will happen about all my life? So then my life will be a big zero, is not? Because I surrender, I offer everything 100%. It was 100%. But at the end of my life, Krishna decided that no, I will not offer. I am not feeling well. So I will not offer myself to him. So then what will happen? It will happen with jnana, karma and yoga. That is why Sriman Mahaprabhu, he shows us this path of bhakti, prema. Mainly, more pointed, he showed the path of following Srimati Radharani. Following Srimati Radharani. Because if you can please Srimati Radharani, that means that is fixed. Krishna is in front of you. When Srimati Radharani will say some things to him, Krishna will follow this. He is bound to follow this. If Srimati Radharani will say, go to him or her, Krishna will run there. Because Krishna is under control of Srimati Radharani. He has nothing to do by himself there. That is force of Srimati Radharani. Other hand, the love of devotees. Because who will follow the path of Srimati Radharani as a manjari, as a sakhi? So the love is automatically there. Without this love or the realization of prema, no one can attain the mood of manjari or sakhi. First, this love and prema must develop there. Then this mood of manjari and sakhi will come. So, if you are following Srimati Radharani, if you are trying to please her, so that means love for Krishna also is there. And Krishna is following love. Krishna loves to see the reaction of love. You know? How the devotees, they are crying for Krishna. Krishna loves to see this. In the commentary, if you follow the Gopi Gita, in the commentary you will find this. Some nice, behind everything, some nice points. All the Braj Gopis, they are crying for Krishna because Krishna disappeared from that place. It's some kind of rejection was there. Because a very small, teeny false ego appeared. What was that? When they start to dance with Krishna, at the beginning, Krishna judged everyone if they are qualified to join in Rasa Leela or not. So after they judge by Krishna decorated everyone, and then they start to dance in Rasa Leela. After some time, all the Braj Gopis who were dancing there with Krishna, because everyone were dancing with Krishna. One gopi, one Krishna, one gopi, one Krishna, one gopi, one Krishna. With everyone, one Krishna was there. He was dancing with them. Suddenly, an ego appeared there in their heart. Oh, we are the greatest woman in this world. That is why we are accepted by Krishna in Rasa Leela. Krishna, you feel this. Oh, ego in Rasa Leela? So first you have to wash it out, you have to delete this all. So he just left them. He left them. And they were so absorbed in dancing, while Krishna left them to take Srimati Radharani in a secret place, they could not realize this. After some time they realized, oh, Krishna is not with us. Where is Krishna? They are rejected that time. Only for this small falsehood. It was not false, really false. It was truth. They are the greatest. That's why they are accepted by Krishna. It was true, but in front of Krishna, in front of Krishna's love, it's a falsehood. You must delete all such kinds of falsehood. After that, when they start to search Krishna, then they realized, oh, Krishna is not alone. One Sakhi is there with Krishna, but who is he? That time, in the group of Srimati Radharani, the Sakhis, they know the footprint of Srimati Radharani. So they recognized. They said, oh, yes, we know who is he. Anaya Radhitanunam Bhagavan Haririshara Janna Vihaya Govinda Prita Jamunat Paraha. By whom Krishna was worshipped in a great way, greatest way.
The best way.
Best way. Krishna took her and he went to a very secret place, Radha. So Radha is there. Here, Gurudev Goswami, he indirectly, he just said the name of Srimati Radharani, Anaya Radhitanunam. Only here you can find her name, not any other place. In Srimad Bhagavata. So, when Krishna, they were working in a secret way, after some time, Srimati Radharani, she said, oh Krishna, I'm very tired. I cannot work more. Krishna said, okay, that's good. You can take some rest. You can sit there in the stone and you can see the beauty of this forest. You can see the full moon. It's in the sky. So by him we can see all the beauty of the forest. But some ego appeared also there in Srimati Radharani's heart. Which ego? I am the greatest one amongst these all Brij Gopis who are here in Raslila. That was not false, that is true. But one kind of ego. So, by that ego, she was driving that time. So some very special mood of girls, woman, it's appeared there. Oh no, Krishna, please take me on your hand. I want to see the beauty, but I don't want to take rest there, not sit there. Really? Okay, come. Krishna hold her, Srimati Radharani, in her arms, in his arms. And Srimati Radharani, she was holding firmly the neck of Krishna by her arms. And then Krishna was showing her the beauty of forest. Oh Radha, just look, the flowers. After some time, more ego came. She said, oh Krishna, I cannot see properly the beauty of the forest. So what I should do, Radha? Please take me on your shoulder. Okay. Krishna felt that ego. Okay, come. Krishna just bowed down in front of Srimati Radharani. When Srimati Radharani was trying to go there on his shoulder, Krishna disappeared. To destroy this all false ego. Just think about this. If for little bit false ego Krishna can reject Srimati Radharani, all the Braj Gopis, what we have to do? Our heart is full of false ego. Oh, I am very rich, I am very scholar, I am great Vaishnava. So many kinds of false ego is full in our heart. So if for this very tiny false ego, you can reject Srimati Radharani, what you will do with us? So be careful about this. When they start to cry, because they wanted to search Krishna. When they found Srimati Radharani, then they asked, where is Krishna? Radharani said, I don't know. Then all the Braj Gopis, they said, okay, just come. We'll find Krishna anywhere. Radharani stopped them. No, don't do this. Maybe for some time Krishna want to stay away from us. That is why he disappeared. If we'll search, then we'll go through that path. And then, because Krishna want to stay away for some time, so to hide himself, should go through another path. So he will get some problem there. You can see in the plants there is very big thorns. So no need to search Krishna, just sit here. We can express our heart by our crying. So they stirred. Krishna was watching in a hidden way from behind, and he was surprised that time in the commentary. Maybe he was asked, oh Krishna, you love it? How much love they have for you. For you they came here in the forest, they did not think anything. So many animals here, they will be killed by the animals. They did not think about their family status, what will happen in their family. They just leave everything, they just let everything and they just run to you. Now they are crying for you and you are watching from here. Is it okay, Krishna? Krishna said, I know this is not okay. But you know, I love to see the love reaction. Prema Bhakti. How they are crying for my love. It's very beautiful. I love to see this. How they are talking about me. I love to hear this. So that is why from here I am watching everything. I'm near to them. So he loved this. Madhyata. That means Krishna, you are mine. Two kinds of love is there. First, at the beginning, we have to offer all our responsibilities to him to take us on the track. When we'll be on the track, so then we have to take his responsibilities. We have to do his seva in his way. Maybe at the beginning we can worship in our heart, according to our heart. But not some basic you have to follow. What? That how you are offering, it must be very sweet, beautiful way. I have diabetes, so doctor stopped me to take any sugar. So if I think I have diabetes, I have sugar, so I'll not offer some things which is with sugar to Krishna, because then after that I cannot take this. Doctor stopped me, so I'll not offer anything sweet to Krishna. No. If I offer Krishna the kheer without sugar, is he will happy? I have pressure problem. I have blood pressure problem. And who have this blood pressure problem, doctor stops them to take salt. Is not? Doctor will say, oh, you should not use any salt in your subjis, in your cooking. So the pressure, the patient, that patient, if they will think, oh, I'm not allowed to take any salt, so he did not put any salt in any cooking for Krishna. Is he will happy? Without salt, without sugar, no. Your seva will be very sweet, beautiful, proper. Not think about own sickness, not think about own problem, but to follow the sweetness of worshipping. And then, when we'll get this knowledge about Krishna's liking, then we have to follow how he likes, what he likes. We have to follow that way. So that is Anukulya Shankar. That is in the worshipping in the way of favorable way to Krishna. In that way we have to accept him. In that way we have to offer our everything to Krishna, and after that, when we will go on the track, we have to take care of him. So for faith, Atmanikshep. Atmanikshep means we have to throw ourselves by mind, by speech, by body. We have to throw ourselves on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev and Sri Krishna. Why? Because of that nature. everyone we are Prabhu, we want to control. First, we have to leave such kinds of desire. Why the surrender will be like throwing? Because just at the noontime we are talking about this. Why it is throwing? Atmanikshat. Because if the ball in our hand, in our court, we can do anything with this ball. We can play with this, we can throw like a stone. Until that stone is in my hand, I can do anything with that stone. But if I throw to him, throw to you, maybe that stone belongs to me, but after I throw to you, I cannot control that stone. Then you can control. You can do anything with that stone. You can throw to me, you can break the stone. Whatever you want, you can do this. So in that way, we have to throw ourselves from the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev and to Sri Krishna. We have to let them control us, not to control them. Yes, later we have to control. Devotees, they are controlling Sri Gurudev, Sri Krishna by their love, not by force. Gurudev, Krishna, both of them, they love to controlled by devotees. So that is why we have to throw ourselves. Then the sixth point is karpanya. Karpanya means katarata, attention, great attention. Great. How much great we have, we'll get the blessings, mercy from him in that way, according to our need. If we go to the market, if we are asking for normal thing, what we will find easily in the market? Which stuffs everybody needs always, is not? Market producing such stuffs according to our needs. How much need is there? The supply also will be there in that way, according to our need. So when we'll have such great lobha for Krishna's praying, Krishna's mercy, then it will supply face. Mayan kulena navashvataritam puman bhavardinataretsa. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said very nicely about Guru Tattva. Nridaha madhyam shulabham shudurlabham plavam shukalpam guru karnadharam mayanukulena navashvataritam puman bhavabdhi nataret shatmaha. He said this to Sri Ram, his friend. Oh, Sri Ram, you know, in this world, I manifested my next form, and that is Sri Gurudev. The human body, what is this? It's like a plow, cannon. And we have to appoint one good controller. Captain, very good captain. Sailor. Only good sailor, they know how to control the canoe in the storm, in sea, in ocean. Only they can control. So we have to appoint one very good captain in that canoe that he can control this boat very nicely. So Krishna said, if one will choose very good captain, very good sailor for his boat, so I'll blow the wind, very strong wind in favor of me. That very easily, very fast will come to me in the sail. If somebody did not accept this, it's the easiest way to attain my bhakti, easiest way to attain my stage, my mercy. If somebody did not attain accept this path, so that means they are committing suicide. Natarat Swatmaha. Because only this is the easiest way. So when we'll follow this in that way, when we'll throw this, when we'll develop strong eagerness, strong attention for Krishna, so that means we are following the path of Sri Gurudev. So what he'll do? He'll blow the strong wind in favor of him. Then the mercy will come. Then we can attain Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Prema. There is some rule. You know how the storm is coming? The scientific way of coming storm. When some place will be so hot, the air will be so hot. So when this all air will be so hot, they will go up. The hot air will go up. So this place will be blank, complete empty. From other side, so the cool air will start to run to fill this blank. How much blank is there? When the cold air will come to fill that blank, we are feeling that storm that time. Storm, you know this. We have to make our heart in that way. Great eagerness, great attention for Krishna, great for Krishna in our heart. How much we can develop, that means we are just making hot our heart. So the air will go up, then the cold air of mercy will run towards our hearts. We have to wait. We have to prepare ourselves for that storm, for mercy of Krishna. So this 6th point, Brahma said about Saranagati. Anukulyasya sankalpa, pratikulya vivarjanam, rakshishyati vishwasa, goptritya varanam tatha, attanikhep karpanno, sarvidha saranagati. Brahma said, O Prabhu, when someone will follow this all, when someone will take this oath, this sankalpa, so your devotees also very soft-hearted like you. When they will find, your devotee will find who is in front of him is very humble, very polite, he has such qualities, he promised some things, the 6 things he promised, so you will accept him, very nearest one of you. So then you open his heart. This all activities will opening heart. Then she will advise about you. But Bhakti, Krishna Bhakti. Krishna was really satisfied because he loved to listen about his devotees. And Brahma is glorifying his devotees. Praising. It was praising to Krishna, but actually it was the praising for his devotees. So Krishna wanted to listen more. So he asked, oh Brahma, if somebody just leave the activity of bhakti, if somebody will try to find me in jnana, karma and yoga, what will happen with them? Brahma said, oh, Prabhu, Shreyasritim bhakti mudashyate vibho klishyanti ye kevala bodhalabdhaya. If somebody trying with jnana and yoga and karma, when there is the best path to attain your bhakti, that is bhakti path. If somebody live this and trying kevala bodhalabdhaya, only for knowledge, if they are trying with jnana, yoga and karma, you know what will happen? Teshamasho kleshala vashishyat. All their activities, it will bring the result a big zero. Why? Because you are not there. I am giving you an example. Just imagine somebody is trying to take rice, to find some rice from the skin of rice. After he will take the rice out, you know the rice, we have to get this rice after we can take out the peels of rice. So what will left there after we will take rice? Only the skins, the peels there. So Brahma said, oh Prabhu, after one take out all the rice, and then if you try to find more rice there in the skin, and he start to try with this, with the mortar, how much rice he will get? Krishna said, nothing. Why not? Because the rice is not there. There is only skins. No, that is your answer, Prabhu. Brahma, this jnana, yoga and karma, there is only the skins. You are here in the path of bhakti. So if somebody want to attain your mercy, you then has to follow the path of bhakti. So it was the realization from the heart of Brahma. And Brahma, he was praising his devotees. After that also he said so many things from his heart. But when we'll meet next time, we'll continue this. And it's very important, Brahma Stuti. Realization from the heart of Brahma, it's very highest, really very highest. Some topics is there, it's rare but very important. First, the praising of Krishna by Kunti Devi, very important. Very sweet. Venu Geet, Gopi Geet. Then this stories of Sridham Vipra, stories of Ajamila. Very important to get some lesson for our life. To get some realization for Krishna bhajan. This all is very important. So, Brahma Stuti, Brahma Mohan Leela also one of them. Very important. Damabandhan, this Leela, just before this Brahma Mohan Leela, it's chapter 9. So when we'll meet again, we'll listen. Shukadev Goswami, he will describe and all of us will listen this. So here Brahma Stuti is taking rest, Brahma is taking rest, Krishna is watching, Krishna is also will take rest now. When we'll meet again? Because tomorrow I'm going to Badmainbag from here. So we have to wait 1 year. It's nothing. In front of, just think, you are not here, you are in Swargalok. So 1 year will pass like one day. Because our 1 year in front of the demigods in Swargalok, that is only one day. So just feel by the intelligence, by the bhakti of Krishna, all of you in Swargalok, so it will just pass like one day. So we'll meet very soon. Next day we'll meet. Next day we'll meet again and we'll continue. Very important katha from Srimati Bhagavata or whatever they desire. So, bye bye. Hari Bol, Jai Nityānanda.
Right.